YouTube, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do, and I should have done this because it's now April, but I should have done what I had currently inked in the month of March, and I still have it inked on April 1st of 2022. So I'm going to do a currently inked setup, and I'm not even going to say for the month because these inks tend to stick around for as long as they stick around until I get tired of the ink, or most likely the ink runs out of the pen. So I'm going to just do a quick run through of all the inks. I will do writing samples of all of them. I've got a couple of new additions to the collection. And most of this kind of sprung from craziness of it going into spring temporarily here in the metropolitan DC area, before it decided to go back out to winter, and we've just been yo-yoing all over the place. Thank you, climate change. Okay, first pen, Pilot Custom 823. I've already done videos on this. You can just check out my playlist and you'll see that. So the Pilot Custom 823 has a PW Ackerman kind of child merge going on. So I'm using SBRE brown on this, and then it's like, I'm not gonna say it, but it's like hops Bruin blend, because I know I'm gonna spell this wrong, and I apologize to everybody who's from the Netherlands and not speaking Dutch or writing it very well, but just to give you a little bit of a sample of what this lovely combination has been, because I thought I was putting in two of the same kind and I wasn't. So that is pen number 1 that I have of 8, I think, inked up. We'll just count these through really quick. I next have on a, let's see. I next have a, this is an Opus 88. And I changed the nib out to a Franklin Christoph fine nib. And so this is a Franklin Christoph fine nib. This has inked with it, I do believe, Mont Blanc. I'm still using the Mont Blanc because this thing holds a lot of ink. Around the World in 80 Days, I do believe is what this is. And it is a very lovely, dark, rich, navy, kind of boring ink, but I still like it. And it's halfway decent off of this nib too. And I did not have to fine tube the Franklin Christoph nib. So if anybody wants to switch nibs out with the Opus, Franklin Christoph is a good brand. I next wanted to have pink because of the cherry blossom season in the DC area. And I have for pen number 3, oops, this is a little bit of a, oops, the ink has not flowed down. Sorry about that. Pen number 3 is a little bit of a hard start. It's usually not. So I'm going to just kind of dip it in some solution over here. Hopefully some water. If I can find some water in anything. Let's just, okay, there we go. There we go. I think this is going to be a little watery. There we go. This is a Neosim German pen. It is a fine nib still, and this one has diamine. Let's see here. I forgot the name of the ink. It is, okay, I'll come back to it. But it's a beautiful pink. Oh, Divine Pink. That's what it is. Divine Pink. Temporary brain fart. Let's see here. And it's a beautiful, beautiful pink. Great for the season. So that is pen number 3. Pen number 4 is this is a very, it writes like an extra fine, but it's not. This is the Platinum 3776 and a fine nib. And this one has Pilot. oops, there goes the cord that was holding up Iruzuku. I think I'm spelling this wrong, but this is Shinrin ink. Love this ink. Another great addition for the springtime. And look at how fine that line is. And this is just the fine nib. I'm almost tempted to buy a 3776 in a medium just to get a more of a, what I call fine. That's almost like an extra fine. And this is just the fine nib. And this is a 14 karat nib. So there's that one. Absolutely gorgeous. Ink color is really, really pretty. And it writes very dry on those platinum nibs. Next pen I have is the TWSBI Precision. I'm still enjoying this pen very much so. And this one is also a fine. And this ink is KWZ Gray Plum. And I did all of these, let me do that like that so you can see what that looks like. I did all of these colors because it does remind me of springtime when all the blossomings are happening, but it's a very dark purple color. And there's that one. And then I'll go back to another blue. And this one I did just because I liked the ink color. So inked up pen number 6 is a Pilot Piera. I think I spelled that probably wrong. This is a medium nib. Beautiful writer. This has Jacques Herbin, and it's Kyanite de Nepal. I hope I spelled that right. I don't know if I did actually. Sorry about that, guys. And this ink color has some movement. I absolutely love this color too. And this pen writes like butter. For a starter fountain pen, this is a really good one to get if you're wanting to up your game past the $20 mark. I think this pen retails right around 55 bucks or so. Pen number 7. I actually got more of these than I thought. Pen number 7 is the Kaweco. And this one is the special edition olive green one. And this one is in a fine nib as well. And I have in here Faber-Castell olive green ink. I love this ink. Really beautiful green color, nice and rich. A little bit of a dry writer, but not horrible. And it's just, yeah, that's a fantastic color. And let's go to another sheet. Put this one to the side. I have, and these last two pens are kind of going to be like, they're going to probably usually be inked up. I do have to give this one a little bit of a thorough cleaning because it's got platinum carbon black in it. But this is another, and this is pen number, I think 9. Let me double check. Sorry about that. Oh, it's 8, sorry. Number 8 on the list is a Kaweco, and this is the Black Crystal model. Again, it's a special edition. This one has platinum carbon black in it. And I like this one because once it's down and it's dry, it's dry. It's not gonna move anywhere. So this is a good note-taking pen, legal pen for documents, that kind of stuff. Absolutely. And it's actually a pretty juicy writer. This one also isn't a fine nib, but I really do like this one. I am gonna have to thoroughly clean it because it does have platinum carbon black ink in it. So it's good to actually kind of clean your pens out with this type of ink. Probably after 2 uses is probably a good standard. And another throw in the bag all around. Keep with me, I don't really care if it gets lost. Number 9 is a Pilot Kakuno. Cocoon sorry. This one just has a extra fine nib on it because I wanted an extra fine, and this one is Pilot's ink, and it's just a standard black ink. Really boring. Again, a good kind of all-around signed document. The platinum would be better just because it's bulletproof, so it doesn't erase away, and it's a fairly wet writer. So there you have it. That's what I currently have inked. These ones, like this one and this one, kind of stay with me at all times, so they're not going to be coming out of the rotation anytime soon, but the other ones will probably go out of rotation at some point in April as soon as they're done being used. So I won't be re-inking them. I'll clean them out and put them in the case. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Any new people, thank you so much for sticking with it to the end, and give me a thumbs up if you like the content. If you have any comments below, let me know what are some of your favorite combinations of pens and ink. We can have a discussion about that. And if anybody's got any other recommendations on good bulletproof inks other than platinum, carbon black, and maybe the DR Dementis, let us know. I would be curious. All right, thank you very much. Have a good one. Take care until next time. Bye.